Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kristen with Monarch Plans, and I am going to be doing my November plan with me in both my Plum Paper 7x9 planner as well as my Plum Paper A5 planner. My main reason for doing that is because I have my monthly and my dashboard stickers that I'll be using in my 7x9 planner. So these are from my Etsy shop. This is the dashboard kit, and then this is the monthly kit. I just have the regular header sheet with some labels, and then I have some additional labels here. So I will be using these in the 7x9, but I also wanted to show you how I use the Plum Paper sticker subscription stickers in my A5 planner. I do get the A5 because I do make my own stickers for my 7x9 planner, but I really do love these stickers because I usually have so many left over that I can use in my planners. So I really think that it's worth it, even if I'm just using my A5 as like a catch-all and don't necessarily use the monthly page that much. So I enjoy setting it up. I do keep track of things in my A5, but I mainly just want to show you how I use these because they're so cute, super functional, and like I said, I always have a ton of them left over so I can use them throughout the month and actually for the rest of the year, because a lot of these you can use at any point in time. So let me just get started with my 7x9. I think I will start here with the monthly. Actually, let me start on the dashboard, just as like a little bit easier to get that out of the way. So another thing to note is I have the neutral planner. So it just has this like grayish purple color. So it kind of is neutral enough where it can match with any kit. If you have the colorful version, sometimes it can be hard. Like for the most part, they don't really match the months. So that's why I got the neutral. So if you're wondering why mine looks different than yours might, that is one reason. I know a lot of people don't know about the neutral version or didn't really realize like what the colorful version of the planner entailed in terms of like all the bright colors. So that is just one thing to keep in mind. I love my neutral version. I definitely would not go back to the colorful. I had the colorful at one point and it was really hard for me, like on the weekly pages mainly, to deal with all the color. So I'm loving this so far. I'm loving this planner. And also I'm super excited this month because this is like this little kit that I'm using is quite honestly one of my favorite things that I have designed. I love the patterns in this dashboard kit. Like, I don't know, they just speak to my soul. I love the teal color here. I love everything about it. So I'm just super excited that I'm finally able to use it because I designed these pretty far in advance and I release them and then I like can't use them for a long time just because I designed these kits a couple months ahead. And so I have honestly been waiting for this since like, I don't know, August or like early September. So it's been a struggle. I thought I lined these up really well, but I'm thinking that maybe I didn't line this goal 2 up very well because you can see that there's like a space here in between. So I don't know how easy it'll be. This paper is kind of thick. It's a lot different than like the regular Plum paper. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it. I don't really mind that there's like a space. I'm not even gonna notice it, you know, after a couple minutes. So let me put on the regular header here. It just says November highlights. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dog barking. He just started barking a few seconds ago. So he's been very noisy recently. The dog has, so it's just kind of something I deal with when I'm in my office. I'm trying to line this up right there. That's perfect. And then I will use the other strip over here on the other side. I've been using this side of the page to write down just a couple things from the day that I've enjoyed, or a couple things I'm thankful for, or just in general how I'm feeling. It's essentially like one sentence of just like how my day has gone, and I actually really like it. I've actually kept up with it, and it's kind of interesting to look back and see just kind of like the one notable thing from each day. So I'll probably do the same thing over here again. Let me really quickly put the little labels on here. So I have these 4, and then I have this long one. The long one obviously goes in the middle. So let me put that on. And I think I will use the same categories I used last month. They just seem to work for me. So I have some stickers to use for labels. And I think I'll use this black sticker. Here, and then the other black one right next to it. So I usually do, I think it's like reminders up at the top, like left, if I'm thinking of it correctly. Social media stats over on this one, and then I do like to watch and to read, I think, and then this is like online orders. So anything I order online, I like to write down to make sure I actually receive it and I'm on the lookout for it, because there's been a few times over the past summer where I've ordered things and then forget that I ordered them, and then I'm always either like surprised when they come or they don't show up and I like have just completely forgotten about it. So want to make sure that I have an idea of what I should be expecting in the mail. The other thing to note about my kits is I do have these headers here, and I talked to a couple people who are asking me like if I am able to do custom headers, and I actually am fine with that. So if you want like a dashboard kit and you would like a couple custom words here, if you want to just write me a note in your order or send me a message on Etsy, please do it on Etsy. It's just way easier to keep track of that instead of getting like an email or getting like a message on Instagram. But on Etsy, just message me and let me know what words you want and whether you want to keep any of the existing ones, and I can do those for you. So then you have like customized headers for your dashboard page, because I know it's really hard to figure out what people need for the dashboard page. So I really just try to do general categories that would kind of fit pretty much anybody, but it's always really nice to have custom ones. So let me really quickly grab my little labels. I just have this like really simple little sheet of stickers here that I use. They're nothing fancy. I didn't do anything special to them, but let me get my tweezers. It's always super easy to put these on when I have my tweezers. I just have to get them out of my little bag. And okay, so I have like reminders, to watch, to read, social media and Etsy stats, and online orders. So like I said, my online orders are usually here in the middle. And so do that. Reminders, like to have those up like front and center. And then in these 3 circles, I usually put just the 3 things I want to focus on. So they're not necessarily goals per se, but they are like the main things that I'm trying to really give my attention to in the month. So I usually brainstorm those ahead, and they do relate to my goals. So for example, this month is going to be a lot of like health related stuff, just because I am trying to kind of get back into like a wellness journey, I guess you can say. And then there's just like a couple, like one's financial. Just want to make sure I'm saving up money, and then, you know, so it really is related to my goals, but I don't need to like write my actual goals in those 3 spots, but those are definitely 3 spots to write your goals if that is something that you would like to do. So if I were going to do any like goal related stuff on my dashboard, I would put them in those spots. Okay, so that is that. I have my dashboard set up. I think what I'll do is I'll leave it blank for now, and then I'll come back after I do my calendar and I do my A5, and I will fill in my dashboard with just some extra stuff, like whatever's on my mind, and then we should be done. So let's move on to the calendar spread for November. Like I mentioned, I have my sticker kit here for November. I'm super excited because I just love this print. I loved this print and the other one that I just used for November. Like I've been swooning over these forever, it seems like. So I am really, really excited to get to use these. And so The other thing to note is that I'm turning this into a Monday start. I haven't done that before. So I am excited to see how that goes and whether I like it, because I know a lot of people really enjoy the Monday start, so I really just wanted to try it out. So if you haven't used these kits before, what I do is I just try to line this up right above the number, so it covers up the day, but it leaves the number. And then I will be using the little dots here to redate my planner so everything falls on the correct date. Let me put on this other side really quickly, and then I will speed through putting on those little dots because that is super boring. So just a second while I do this, and then I will be right back in just a second. You guys can watch me struggle to get this on. I always really struggle with getting things straight. If you know me, it is like impossible for me. So there is that. And okay, let me put on those little dots like I said, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is my monthly spread. I put in all the date dots. It doesn't bother me that there's still a date here. I'll just cover this up with some type of decoration, probably from the Plum paper subscription kit, but I will start putting in some of the special dates and everything in here in just a second using some of these labels. One thing that I'm going to do really quickly though is I need to put the washi down here on the bottom. I always kind of forget, but I love having washi on the bottom. It just kind of like brings everything together in my opinion. So there is that. Again, I like love this washi. I love this pattern. I'm always so tempted to take some of these patterns and like make covers out of them and like do a bunch of different stuff with them just because I love them so much. But I know that like every single month I fall in love with a pattern. So I feel like if I did that, I would have like a billion different products with the patterns on them, and I don't have enough space for all that. So I cannot do that. So there is that. And then the last thing I'll do is I put this little box here over the top of the calendar, and I include this box because if you have the colorful version of the planner, a lot of times this box is like really bright color that doesn't match with the kit, and so I really like having something to cover it up so it's not so distracting. So that is what this box is for. You can always use it for something else if you don't want to cover up your calendar, but that is just what I use it for, so why I include it with the kit. The other thing I like to do is I like to make this into like a top 3 thing. So I do include like a little top 3 sticker in the kit. So I like to label this top 3. And then I like to use the little asterisks that come in the kit to just label 3 different things. And they're just like very broad things. They can actually be the same as here if I wanted them to be. A lot of times they're a little bit different and they're more like task related, not necessarily like category or goal related. So that is just something to keep in mind. Really, you can use these for anything, but that's just what I like to use them for. So just some ideas if you are looking for some. Okay, so there's that. And then let's see here. Let me start putting in some labels. I'm trying to think. I feel like I have a lot of stuff going on and I'm not quite sure actually if I grabbed enough labels in the first place. So let's see. Do I have like a lot of appointments? I don't think so. I think what I'll do first, just to get things out of the way, is I will put in some labels for a couple of the holidays that we have this month. So we have Veterans Day, we have Thanksgiving, and daylight savings time. So daylight saving begins, daylight saving ends. Oh my gosh, I am the worst at knowing which is which because in Arizona, we don't move time at all. So we just stay the same. So when it's like daylight saving begins or ends. I always have such a hard time. I feel like it ends on, oh wait, and that's not even right either. Oh my gosh, I am going to have the biggest issue with changing the dates. So like I said, I haven't ever changed to a Monday start before. Daylight savings time is on the 1st, which is the Sunday, which I don't have on my monthly spread just because I didn't need it. So I don't need to even worry about that. So that's nice, but I am going to white this out so there's no confusion, and I'll white out the other holidays just so I don't get super confused. Okay, so never mind. We don't need the daylight savings time ends. I am gonna put Veterans Day here. That day, Thanksgiving also, if I can get the sticker off. And I'm just using these stickers from the Happy Planner. I just get them from their, I think like seasonal books or something like that. So that is what I use for my holiday stickers for the most part. And so we have this Thanksgiving sticker here. And other than that, I don't think that there's anything else in terms of holidays that I'm going to put in. I have an appointment, let me start on this side. I have an appointment on the 4th for work. So let me put that in. There's that, and then I have on the 13th, I have another meeting. So let me put that one here. Or it's an appointment, it's not a meeting. I don't know why I said meeting. And then the other one is on the 6th. I have my new releases coming out on the 6th. So I am super excited. Just putting this in so I remember exactly which time I tell everybody, because that's obviously important. I don't want to like tell people a certain time and then not have my stuff uploaded on time. So there is that. And then from there, I have a couple different things I want to put in. It is my dad's birthday and it is my mom's birthday. So I'm going to put those in. What I will do is my dad's birthday is on the 10th. And my mom's is on the 19th. My mom passed away a couple years ago, so I write down her birthday mainly just to celebrate. I do something just nice on that day for myself, and I just do it like in remembrance of her. It's just a very, very important date to me. I have her birthday tattooed on me, so obviously it's super, super important to me. There is that, and then other than that, I am really considering taking the 12th off from work. So I'm going to put that in here, but I'm not sure if it'll actually happen. So let me put in that just in case. I would love to do that because I have Fridays off. So I would literally have Wednesday through Sunday off that week if I were able to do that. I'm also really considering taking the 25th off. So I'm also gonna put a label there just because I would also have from Wednesday to Sunday off if I did that. I have a lot of vacation time built up, and so I think it's just kind of nice to take like a couple random days off in the month and have long weekends and really relax, especially because, as you know, if you've watched my videos, work has been crazy. I think I say that every time I talk in my videos. So there is that. I think I'll hold off and see what stickers I use in my A5 planner, and then I'll come back and I'll like cover up these things with like some decoration. But really quickly, let me go through and write in all the stuff that needs to go in here, and then I will be right back and we'll move to my A5 if you are interested in that. I really am excited to use that kit. So let me do this really quickly and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the month so far. There's just a couple things I'm leaving open, like the time for my new releases. And then I started my little monthly list over here of just things that I need to remember and things that I need to do. So that is pretty much it for this monthly spread. And then I was just thinking about it, and I don't think I'll fill out anything on my dashboard yet because there's a lot of things that I just haven't thought of yet. Like I need to create the list of books I want to read, and shows that I want to watch. I just haven't had the time in the past couple days. So I am going to do these things in a little bit. I obviously haven't ordered anything. It isn't November yet, and I'm not waiting on any orders. And then other than that, the month hasn't started. It's not November yet, so I can't put in any of my beginning stats. So really there's not a lot for me to do before the month starts here. Really, I fill out a lot of it like once the month is actually starting. So I think I am done with this planner in terms of planning out my November stuff. And so let me move over to my A5. If you're not really interested in seeing the Plum paper stickers, that's totally fine. I will just say bye now and thank you so much for watching. But if you are interested in the stickers, keep watching because I will show you all of the different sheets and I'll show you how I use the stickers in my A5 Plum paper planner. So let me grab my planner, let me grab the stickers, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is my A5 planner. Here is November. Like I mentioned, if you have the colorful version, this is what it's gonna look like. So it's gonna have this like greenish turquoise color, and it doesn't necessarily match November very well. Just like you see over here, December is like this purpley blue. Kind of bothers me a little bit, but that is okay. That's why I bought the neutral version of my 7x9 planner. But the nice thing about these is the monthly kits match. So you can see that the stickers in this do match the monthly colors for November. So let me go through and show you the sheets first of all, and then we will get started. So this one is specifically for the dashboard page. You see the 3 circles, you see the headers over here. So that is what I use those for. There's also these headers here that are meant for the top of the monthly spread. So that is where these strips down here will go. And then you have some of these taller boxes that you can really use anywhere. They're too big for these boxes here, but I'm sure you can fit them like in the sidebar or anywhere you'd like to put them. Then there are these little dots over here on the side. The next is this icon page. I love these little doodles. They always switch them up to be like fit with the month and the season. So we have our Thanksgiving stickers, Dia de los Muertos sticker. We have some cleaning and grocery shopping stuff, gas, trash day, everything that you can think of. I really love these. So I just use these sporadically throughout my planner just to fill in holes and decorate and make things pretty. This one has a couple washi strips over here on the side and then just a lot of labels. So there's like blank half circle labels here, today, must-dos, menu, errands, important shopping, and then labels with like dollar signs, today, appointment, shine on, and then these are more decorative down here. So these are kind of smaller boxes. They are not the size of the monthly here, so keep that in mind. So you can pretty much fit these anywhere. You can put them in one of these days if you want. They're just not gonna fill up the whole thing. Sidebar, whatever you'd like to do. So I really do like that they have like little washi strips here though, because those are really cute and I like how they match everything. So then we get to this sheet. This has just like a lot of kind of smaller little flags and labels and stuff like that, little check boxes, little corner labels, icons, everything like that. And then there's this strip of washi over here. So I do like this. Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out like where to use all these things, but that's what I mean when I say I have a lot of leftovers and I end up using them in other places. So I really appreciate the sticker subscription kit because you get so many stickers and it's a really good value for your money. And then finally we have this. It has the days of the week here, so you can put them up here on your spread, or you can also use them like throughout your planner. If you have a weekly planner, these can fit pretty well. I have the daily, so they don't necessarily fit as well, but I still sometimes will use them on my actual monthly spread. There's the little days here, so you can put in the days of the month. And then there are these boxes that really do fit the monthly boxes really well. So if you'd like to decorate any of your boxes in your monthly, these are really good options. There's also some blank circles. There's some labels here with payday and then birthday, and then another bigger box. So that is what the sticker subscription kit comes with. It's $10. So I pay $10 every single month. I get this. Shipping is free. So essentially, you know, shipping is usually like $7 or $8. So really these stickers are only like a couple dollars if you think of it that way. So let me get started putting in my little circles here. So I think I'll start and put this one on this side. It's really hard to line up sometimes, but I think I got it. So there's that one. And then I'll do this little gold one. And then the green one. It's always hard to kind of get them like straight, in my opinion. I just have the hardest time getting things straight anyways, so I always feel like this is a little bit slanted, but whatever, that's fine. So there's that. Let me put in the little labels here, and I think I will use, let's see. It's always such a hard decision. So we have these little pink ones, and then the orange ones, those go, you know, in these spots, and then the long one can either be this gold one or this blue one. So let me put in, I think this like pink one up here. And what I'll do is, since I know this video is getting kind of long, let me go through and I will kind of speed this up a little bit. Not so much that you can't see like what I'm doing, but I do want to make sure that I'm being conscious of like how much time this is taking. So it's one of those things where I like do not want to take up all of your time with me putting down these stickers. So I will speed this up a little bit. It's not going to be like super fast, but if you just want to see where I put the rest of my stickers, keep on watching. Okay, so I think I'm mostly done with this. I don't really have anything else to add. I don't necessarily include everything that I put in my 7x9 planner in here, since this is just like a quick jot things down type of planner. But I did kind of put in some of the more important things, like I put in the holidays, Veterans Day, Daylight Savings, Happy Thanksgiving. I put in my parents' birthdays, and then I just did some decorating, and then I have an appointment and a meeting on Wednesday, and those two things are very important. So that is mainly how I decorate. I use a lot of different things, but you can see like I didn't even scratch the surface of the number of stickers that are on these sheets. So I usually go throughout the month and I will decorate more of my spreads in terms of my daily spreads with some of the stickers. I'll use these in my other planners. I'll use these, you know, wherever I feel like I need to add a sticker, I'll always come to these and look at these first. So that is one thing that I love about these, is they're super festive. So anytime I have an empty spot, I'll always come and look in here and see if there's something I can use. So I think I will really quickly write in a couple of these things, and then I think that will be it for this plan with me for the month of November. So let me do this really quickly. I use just like a regular Sharpie pen. It's like a Sharpie ultra fine point pen, and that's the one that I've found works the best for me. I know other people have different preferences, but this one is my favorite. So mom birthday, and then dad birthday. Okay, so there are those things. Okay, so I think we are good here. Other than that, like I mentioned in my 7x9 planner, I will wait on filling this out just because I use this for some different things. But I think that is it for this video. So if you have any questions about the Plum Paper subscription kit, or any questions about my sticker kits that I create for the Plum Paper Planner, just let me know. You can get a hold of me either through the comments down below in this video. You can find me on Instagram at monarch_plans and ask on there. Or as I mentioned, if you have any custom requests for stickers for the monthly view or the dashboard or anything like that, you can always reach out to me on Etsy and submit a request or put a note in your order. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will talk to you later. Bye.